Hello everyone, John Runner 88 here with another Star Wars toy review. Um, this is after a slight little hiatus just because I didn't have anything new to talk about. Um, there were no real figures coming out that I wanted. I only collect the vintage collection, so the um, three 3 3/4 inch scale figures. Um, I know Black Series comes out with nice, wonderful waves all the time. But vintage collection, it's like when they do come out with a wave, there's like a few select figures I usually pick up. I don't get like a whole wave. I don't collect everything. I collect what I like, and this is what I like. The This is the Walmart exclusive, um, and yes, it is very painful to say that now, after what myself and many other collectors have been dealing with the two exclusives. This is the Din Djarin. I'll get the card right here. The Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, build 'em up pack with the child. Surprised it doesn't have that in the name pill as well, but probably been a pain for them to fit that all in there. Um, yeah, it's all right for the card art. It could have had Grogu in there somewhere, I'm sure, with them both being in the pack. Yeah, it was nice. Did have like the bubble, and it was weird. It's weird that they've got like the sticker on it. I threw all that stuff away, but they have like a sticker covering up this, which is a big selling point for the figure. So I don't know why they wouldn't. You're gonna focus, just focus on my hand. You'll be able to see. Look at that. Oof, there he is. Looks great. Yeah, it comes with the extra head, and they hide it behind like the sticker on the bubble, which is weird. Like you have to like tilt the bubble to be able to see it. Great little representation of Pedro Pascal, Din Djarin, the Mandalorian. From season one, though, he did have shorter hair in the second season, which would have probably looked a lot nicer. This is supposed to be him in the first season when he's all, you know, disheveled looking, taking his helmet off when he's all beat up, which is what his armor represents. His beat up look. He's got a boatload of accessories, which is awesome. Piece of hair there, get that out. So we'll go over everything. The plastic cape, hate it. I am getting the Razor Crest that will have another Mandalorian, but he'll be clean and he'll have the soft goods cape, so I'll be able to like swap the two, which will be nice. And I wanted to pick him up also for the jetpack. I don't know if the Razor Crest one is coming with the jetpack. They never really specified. I don't believe I saw it in the weapons locker. Knowing Hasbro, they'll just give us a jetpack listed in Djarin. Yeah, this guy's great. Looks awesome. My weathering's not, it doesn't get in the way of anything. I've seen some where like the helmet, it's a little too much in some spots. Kind of takes away from the overall look, but and the scuffs on it look great. It's got the little mud horn. And he does come with his blaster too. It's actually in the holster in the package, which is interesting. They usually don't do that, but I don't know why they don't do that. Just save space when it comes to packing and stuff. But there's whistling birds. All the articulation. The only thing he's missing is like rocker ankles, which, not always necessary for figures. It does help get them into more dynamic poses, but yeah. The only issue I have with him really is soft goods. I mean, hard cape. I hate it. I don't like it. It just doesn't look good in any action pose. But this hole that like you use to peg the rifle into, it goes into like this, into like the bandolier. But then there's also a hole in his back. So to get it in all the way, you have to go into like both of them. So then it like cuts down on the articulation a little bit, which is a shame. But I mean, that's only, you're going to be posing him really, and you don't have to put it in all the way. I would imagine if you want to just do some pictures, you could put in like the shallow bandolier part and get him into different poses. But other than that, like paint apps, I don't think I've seen any like issues like all around, it looks fantastic. And stick around because story time will be after this. It's been a story time with Walmart recently. So that's Din. You can pop his head off. Pops off super easy, and then just get his unmasked head in there. Just pops in. Looks good. It is like a deep socket, so hopefully it doesn't get worn out or anything. It get too loose popping them in, but it's on a big long like dumbbell joint, so shouldn't be too bad. Probably take a lot of pops to get it feeling loose. And the jetpack plugs in. That's a backpack. It's like off to like one side to accommodate for the cape, which is a little weird, but it works. His gun. The Cantono, full of a Beskar, which is a great little addition. It's kind of frustrating to open. You have to kind of like, you can take the top off, but it's got little Beskar bars in there. Got the single one. Many people will lose this. So you got the single one, and then inside we've got like a solid stack of them. So nice little accessory. Put that back there. And then we have Grogu, the child, Baby Yoda. Great little rendition of him. I think he looks awesome. He's good. He can move his arms a little bit. Feet just painted there. I do have the Black Series one. I picked this up before they announced like any of these smaller ones. It is the Black Series one. They totally like, they're just like, let's put no paint on this except for his eyes, pretty much. A little in his ears, and like they painted his hair, but like this one has slightly better weathering on it and everything. I mean, not so much weathering, but like the paint's a little better. Like it's like the contrast between his little ruffle here and his thing down there. If you hear noise, that's my wife coming home. And then he's got little articulated feet, which is kind of pointless. I mean, they don't. You can't do anything with them. But there's a size comparison. You can see him next to him. I think the Black Series works fine height-wise with the 3 3/4. I think he's like wicked small. I don't think he's that small, but could be wrong. I think they just like made this for the Black Series, and like it could work with both. But then people are just like, oh, we need a vintage scale because this is Black Series, but it's fine. But yeah, he's great. Story time. Walmart sucks. Yeah, it's been a treat this week getting these figures. Nothing but issues with Walmart. People on at the beginning of the week were getting cancellation notices for the figure, and everybody's just like, okay, so what's going on with this? The pre-orders went live in like October, and it's been radio silence from Hasbro and Walmart. We've just been waiting, like, okay, when are they coming? And I didn't pre-order it then. I actually pre-ordered it in December. It like was up again, so I was like, okay, why not? So just in case it doesn't pop up in stores. If it popped up in stores beforehand, I would have tried to find it and then cancel my online order because I don't like paying shipping and stuff. But the so yeah, they were canceling pre-orders, and luckily mine didn't get canceled. And I was just like, okay, well, it's only a matter of time, right? And then later on that night, somebody I follow on Instagram, he was like, oh, mine, he posted that his got shipped. And I was like, okay, well, I checked mine and it said it was shipped. And I was like, okay, cool. Sucks for everybody else. And the thing that sucks even more is that after they canceled them, like the day after, like they put the toy up again for order, and it's just like, what's going on? So there's definitely an issue somewhere. I don't know if they just like lost track of them or something. because they're getting shipped overseas, and people were getting them in like, they're getting them in their like the influencer packages that they were sending out to some bigger channels and stuff like that, just to like get Mandalorian coverage going and stuff. Just so yeah, mine came in this morning, which was a nice surprise. It came pretty early. But then they'd advertised it having like a pin, like an exclusive pin of the child, which that didn't come. I called, and they are going to try and sort that out and at least send me one. I don't know if they're going to send them to everybody. Probably not, unless you call. And then on top of that, the incinerator troopers, which are an exclusive as well with Walmart, those were getting canceled. I think yesterday they were starting to get canceled, and I was like, okay, well, am I going to get canceled again? They didn't, for some reason. For some reason, I'm the lucky one. I ordered mine, again, after the fact. I ordered them in, like, October, just as a backup in case I couldn't get them in stores, but they never showed up in stores. So I'm resorting to the online purchase for now. I will probably pick up maybe another one if I see them in stores or something, just to have that thrill of getting them in the wild. But, I have 2 coming, but I called up Walmart this morning because I saw like some people were having them shipped out, and then like they canceled them, and then they popped up again for order like this morning, but it was at that inflated like $30 price, which is ridiculous. And people were calling and complaining about it, and they're getting it adjusted. But they had already had their orders canceled, so I was waiting on mine because I had mine for the original $12.99 price, the actual price. And the I talked to somebody at Walmart. Name is Chris. She helped me out. Did a really good job. Had no complaints with her. Obviously, she didn't know exactly what was going on, but she took the time to actually kind of like look through it, and especially with the pin, like that seems to be settled. Like she contacted, I guess, the management or whatever, and they're going through the manufacturer to send that, directly to my address. And as far as the incinerator trooper, she said that they were scheduled to be sent out this afternoon. Didn't really have a reason as to why they're being canceled. I know online I saw somebody, they said like they're being canceled because the price was wrong. It was supposed to be $30. It's like, no, they're not. Like, that's just some bull answer. They're just like concocting to try and probably end the call as quick as possible. Yes, I do have 2 incinerator troopers coming, which is cool. They sent them in separate packages from the same like origin location, which is weird. I don't know why they're doing that, but I do have some coming. So stick around, subscribe if you want. I'll have a review coming for those soon enough. And for those who've already subscribed, how's my new little background? It's a little diorama set that I got for Christmas, and I have this set up, and I've taken a bunch of shots with it. It's on my Instagram. It's a same screen name there. It's a John Runner 88, so you can check that out. Check out some of the pictures I have, especially with this. They're coming out really good. But yeah, this is the vintage collection. Din Djarin, the Mandalorian. Great figure. If you are lucky enough to get one, or find one, and I'm sure they'll pop up in stores eventually, so we'll have to watch out for those. But yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. Bye, guys.